Welcome to Melt. Actually, this is day 3 of our 30 days of energy and flow. I'm Jet, and today's session is Melt. You can enjoy a full-length version of Melt on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock Pacific time. Now, there's a time converter at the top of the page where you click for classes to see where that is wherever you're at. Yay! Okay, today we're going to do a hand and foot melt. We're going to use the melt equipment of the soft balls. I do have soft rollers there. And the difference between my roller and the roller that you would see in the gym is that mine smiles, right? It's a lot softer. There's a beautiful rebalance that we do that I put you on your back. This is on your head and directly on your spine, and it's wonderful for rebalancing the body and getting your right, left side connected better. Your autopilot. So we're going to work with your connective tissue with MELT. It's myofascial energetic lengthening technique, the brainchild of Sue Hitzman. Let's go ahead and start with our hands. We're going to do an assessment. So I want you to take your soft ball and squeeze and squeeze, and you're going to notice how you feel one side to the other, the strength in your grip, and also if they're equal, like one side's stronger than the other. Whoops. From here, let's go ahead and do another assessment. Elbows together, and then you're gonna open those hands up. Ideally, they make a T. All right, notice if there's any tension. I've got a little something in my shoulders and on this side. Now, if you have it's just telling me a little something's going on here in your neck, shoulders, maybe your upper back and chest. Especially if you do a lot of computer or this kind of thing. Yeah? All right, so hand melt, we're going to work with these things. These are position points, and they correlate to like what you would feel on when you do acupressure. That's it. Acu-something. All right, so now that we did our assessment, let's go ahead and do our melt. We're going to start with the one spot in your hand, which is your diaphragm, correlates with your diaphragm, your breath, and you're going to do 2 compressions. An exhale as you compress, and inhale as it opens. Exhale as you compress, inhale as the ball comes back. And now we're going to go to the 3 spot. The 3 spot is the thumb pad. And what that correlates to is mouth to belly, including the pyloric valves, right? So acid reflux, notice if there's a little bit of a change. We're going to put that at that 3 spot. You're going to compress first, exhale, and then inhale, and then exhale, and then inhale. Now you're going to swipe from side to side, swipe from side to side. So you're going to make a smile at the bottom of your hand, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3. If you're at a desk and you just want to go side to side, that's a good idea. Be gentle here. It's carpal tunnel area, right where those little nerves come in. And then you're going to hold, swipe, 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 and then hold at that 3 spot. And then from there, it's going to be like you're playing thumb war with yourself. So a little compression, and then that, and then hold and take a breath. Good, good. All right. You're going to release now. And from here, we're going to do something called rinsing. So we're going to rinse down from your fingertips to your elbow, right? I'm going to show you this on the floor. So down, this is kind of nice if you're at a table, you can just rinse across in front of you. Going all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. I hope you can't see that little arrow up there. All right, and now I can see my Norton thing. My computer, you'd be so tough. Okay. And then after 5 passes, we're going to do the other side. So same thing. I'm just going to start from my thigh. Just work my thigh. from my fingers on down, and I'm putting 2 fingers together to kind of follow the valley and then down. It just makes life easier, right? So at least 5 times, 1 for each finger. And then after that, we're going to do fingertip rinse. So you're going to rinse from your thumb side down, from the wrist down, top of the thumb, inside, fingers. There you go. Top, inside. And I'm getting the inside and outside of my fingers coming back because I'm putting my fingers not too far away from each other so the ball can get right in there. And then I'm going to do the other hand, right? So you're like, that was so simple. That's not going to do anything, Jeanette. Jet, whatever your name is. Let's see. Oh, one more thing, friction. So friction is really good. It helps stimulate the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system helps fight disease, and that's exactly what you want these days. All right, now that we did that, squeeze, squeeze. Notice your strength. Notice the balance of your strength, right? Yeah? Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? And then we're going to do this one. Up, and let's see how you do. I feel so much better in this wrist, right? All right, on to feet. Flipping the page. We have all those position points. We're going to concentrate on 1 and 5 for this mini foot treatment. We're doing a mini hand and mini foot. So we're going to go to the 1 spot. I'm going to have you stand up. Let's get a little sip of water in between, right? Oiling the Tin Man. Except instead of the oil can coming out, you're pulling fluids from somewhere in your body to that area. So you drink water to replace what was pulled out. All right, feet right across from each other. And notice where you feel the weight of your body, closest to your toes, closer to your heels, outside edges, or insteps. Notice what you're feeling. All right, and feet, they're right across from each other. Notice if one feels like a little bit ahead of the other. And don't fix it, don't look, because you did when you first started. Notice your knees, thighs, and butt cheeks. See if they're relaxed, or here, you can watch. I'm going to tighten everything. See how it changes my posture? Relaxed, tightened, relaxed, tightened, yeah? So ideally, the relaxed when you're standing up. Okay, I melted before, so I'm a little loosey-goosey right now. Everything feels pretty good. All right, so I'm going to go to the 1 spot. The 1 spot is where? Right in the arch of your foot, or, you know, almost a little up, kind of that bubbling well area. And I'm going to put some compression here. I'm going to move about. This is where it kind of gets hippy-dippy, like you're a willow tree blowing in the wind. I want you to articulate at your joints, all right, with your breath. Because we're gathering messages from your foot through all the domes in your body, including your pelvic floor, diaphragm, the arches of your ribs at the top, and including the dome of your mouth and the top of your skull. Going on to the 5 spot. Now you notice I pulled my other foot back, and that way I'm not putting all the pressure on this leg. I'm shifting forward, shifting back. A little exhale, a little inhale. Now I'm going to put my toes down, lift the heel, and go side to side. This is called a glide, just like we did with the hands at the bottom. 3, 4, 5. And I'm doing an internal, external rotation from my hip. I'm going to scooch my toes forward so the ball goes down my heel. And then I'm going to come back. This is what's going to feel good when you have a plantar fasciitis or neuropathy. Be gentle, gentle, tolerable pressure. Don't take your smile away. We're going to find a nice soft spot on either side of the 5, and you're going to go smaller, smaller, and smaller. You might feel like on the not soft spot that it feels like a little gummy bear under there, all right? So no gummy bears. Hold right there, take a breath, let the tissue adapt. So that's our direct shear. We're going to go to an indirect shear. Actually, let's skip that because this is the quickie. we're going to go from the big toe mound across the foot. Let's do one more time to make 4. And now we're going to go from your toes to your heels. And I'm going to kind of rock forward, once again taking the pressure off that back leg. And I'm rinsing down each toe just like we did the hands. And I'm doing a couple more because it feels really amazing. All right, now friction. I'm going to have my leg move just like a little pendulum. My toes, inner arch, outside edge, heel, about 10 seconds. I got 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 left. I'm going to put my feet down. Already I can feel a difference. Beautiful, beautiful on this melted side. Feels like I have more communication. This side more segmented, heel, ankle, a knee, hip, elbow, hands. I just feel more segmented on this side, where this side feels beautiful communication. All right, let's go to the other side. This is just our mini one. Imagine doing the full one. You'll feel amazing. All right, that one spot bubbling well. You're going to come a little forward so I don't bump into my wall. And gentle, tolerable pressure, right? Perfect. And then here we go. Move about, breathe. And then take a step back off. You're going to the 5 spot. Drop those toes, lift that heel side to side. I'm going to show you from the side. Feels amazing. Scooch those toes forward so the ball goes down that heel. And then back up. Internal, external rotation. Find that little soft spot. Stay away from the hard part that makes you cry. 5 more seconds of wiggle. And then hold there. Take a breath. Let the tissue adapt. Good. Alrighty. Now we're going to go to our rinse. Big toe mound across. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then now from toes to heels. There we go. Shifting your weight. Shifting your weight. Shifting your weight. And I have a softball. This is why we're on the softball. It's going to feel so much better. And I'm going to do my last one. Here we go. Friction. All over. Bring them side to side so you can see. Forward and back. Just like a little pendulum. Forward and back. Toes. Inner arch. Outside edge. There's my heel. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Whew. Now I'm going to redo the first foot that we did. Another 10 seconds, and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Whew. Last time, other side. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Whew. Put those feet down. Notice now where you feel the weight of your body on those feet. Close to your toes, closer to your heels, outside edges, instep, or do you feel more balanced and more centered, like right over that arch of the foot? Notice what you got. And then knees, thighs, and butt cheeks. See if they're a little more relaxed now from when you first started, right? Feels pretty amazing. Make sure you drink your water. I'll be back on day 5 for a chair fit intro, and then I will do intermediate or beginner, intermediate, and advanced chair fit demos for you as well, or come play alongside little 15-minute peekaboos. Thank you so much for playing. Drink your water. Happy melting. And if you want any of these melt equipment, meltmethod.com, or my own site is fitnessbyjet.com, and under the toolbar, resources, and you scroll down to melt. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.